Welcome to Ride the Flavor Wave. I'm Private Chef Don Glees. On the wave today, my Mousse and Monkey dessert. I'll explain that in a moment. Before we get started, I would like to explain the Flavor Wave. And it is complementary flavors splashing on the tongue, starting as a ripple, then building for 25 plus seconds into a Class 5 wave, hitting every taste bud, and the flavors build and roll into a feeling of tingly bliss unique to the chemistry of each dish. Let's get delicious. Now, by Mousse and Monkey, I even spelled it Mousse like Bullwinkle, but it's M-O-U-S-S-E. It's a really dense, thick, hearty pudding with banana. It's as simple as that. But I'll show you how easy it is to get together. Now, whenever you're whipping cream, I thought I'd do that live for you to show you how simple it is to whip a cup of heavy cream by hand. You start with a chilled bowl and, of course, a very cold cream. My chilled bowl, and I went for the maximum chill here, and I had my cream here in the freezer. It's not frozen, it's super cold. So my recipe calls for 1 cup. And then while I'm whipping this, I'll need something to do, so I'll explain what's behind me in that pot. It's the chocolate part of this dessert. The actual base, the chocolate base. There we go. So behind me, I've already cooked off and cooling 12 ounces of bittersweet chocolate. I have 1/4 cup of agave syrup, which is it's a healthy corn syrup. It's not like corn syrup. It's a different family. It's a plant in South America. But they say, experts beyond me, say that it's a little healthier. And it's heartier. It does give you a depth of flavor, a richness. 1/3 cup of water's in there as well. And I have a 1/2 cup of cream. Like I said, that's chilling right now, but I'll stop for a moment. You can see it's been cooling for about 5 minutes, and it has a nice, tempered, chocolate, shiny consistency. I'll incorporate that in this whipped cream once it's whipped. You can see that it's already getting thick, foamy, bubbly. It's a lot of work, I know. You'd much rather do this in a stand mixer or a hand mixer. But you get to a point where it just tightens up the stiff peaks, and you wonder why it took so long. But here we're getting close. And then to this, I'm going to add 8 ounces of mascarpone cheese, that delicious Italian cheese that's like cream cheese, only I think better, and 5 tablespoons of rum. When you're dealing with dark chocolate and all those health properties that it has, it's also nice because if you like coffee, you'll like dark chocolate. Because it tastes, the finish on dark chocolate is almost espresso, almost coffee-like. We're getting close. We're getting foamy. We're getting frothy. I just had to do this for you. I'm sorry. I wanted you to know that this chef does work for a living. He's not just a stand-in. But working private is a wonderful way to chef. Families are very appreciative. Guests are always happy and at the top of their game, and it's a very pleasant environment. Okay, we are real close. Oh, behind me, I can talk about that, yes. We have something new on Ride the Flavor Wave. It's called Ask the Chef, and in that teapot is a question from one of our viewers. And I'll get to that in a moment. I'm still trying to get the stiff peaks. How long has it been? It hasn't been an hour yet, has it? Close. Here we go. We're at soft peaks. This was a good idea. If for no other reason, I mean, if you're used to watching me on TV, it doesn't appear that I work very much, but I do. It's behind the scenes. But you can see that we're at medium soft peaks now, and we're at stiff peaks. We are right there. You know, you can't go past stiff because then it breaks down and you have that whipping cream separation anxiety. A stiff peak is upon us. There we are. A nice stiff peak. So let me incorporate this mascarpone cheese. Like I said, 8 ounces. Wow. You know, I'm standing here. I like to twist my recipes, take them to the next level. And I'm standing here thinking ricotta cheese for some reason. I'm wondering if that would work. It's not sweet, and it's not too tangy either. Let me try that in my test kitchen before I bring it on the show. But that's just me thinking out loud. Look at that. Nice and smooth, deep, rich. Wow. Now, oh, excuse me. I almost licked my finger. Almost forgot I was on a show. Now for another layer of flavor. 5 tablespoons of dark rum, actually spiced rum. Now you'll see in the end, our end product, I'm going to dollop it with some whipped cream. And if I was not using spiced rum, what I would do, I think that's 5. I lost count. What I would do is I would dust a little bit of either cocoa powder, cinnamon, or nutmeg on top. But we have spice in our mousse right now with the rum. So we're not going to double spice, and we're not going to be redundant. We're going to be creative and moving forward, and efficient, and technically proficient. So there we go. That's our base, our cream and cheese base. See how thick that got? It wasn't that hard, it wasn't that bad. I'm exhausted. Now, for the chocolate base, the deliciousness. So what I'll do, I'll just do a drizzle and incorporate, do a little whip. Another drizzle. Isn't that beautiful? Wow. Okay. Let me stop for a moment here. There we go. Let's just let that drip there. Just a nice folding action here. Slide and fold. Yeah, slide it around and fold. Very nice. I love it. You go from white to a beautiful medium brown. This serves 8. If your guest like chocolate, it may serve 4. Or if you're a chef that likes chocolate, you could be down to 1. But just kidding, of course. But here we are. Okay, our chocolate, we'll do a fold there. And again, the monkey part of this dessert, of course, you see that banana sitting there. What I'll do is I'll do a dice on some banana. I'll put that in the bowl, in that beautiful side dish over there. And you get chocolate and banana, everybody's favorite. I'm sure everybody's had at least once a chocolate banana that's been frozen on a stick. Well, this is close to that. Not quite frozen, but all those flavors come together. You can see that we're incorporated now with the cream and the chocolate. Yeah, it's a beautiful brown. Yeah, it's milk chocolate color right now, but it has the flavor of deep dark chocolate. Okay. All right. Now for the monkey part. That'll be in those dishes in a matter of moments here. So you see, I talk a lot about flavors in 3D. And think of all the flavors that are going into this one dessert. It is simple. It's pretty much a melt and serve. But think about it, the agave, the chocolate, the cream, the cheese, the rum, all that delicious flavor, all those layers, all that depth. It takes that much to get the delicious. So here we go. Bite-sized pieces of banana. We'll just drop that in there. Now, I like banana myself. I like it when it's ripe to the point of being canary on the skin, canary colored, canary yellow. But you can take it farther or you can stop short of that. But this is my perfect ripeness right here for a banana, for my taste. That's good. Okay. Let's scoop. Let's layer on some chocolate mousse there. Ooh. It's, they call it mousse because it's got the cream, it's got the expensive chocolate. But you know, in the end, it just seems to be a very rich pudding. And that's what it pours like. And now, just a little bit of unsweetened cream. Because we have all the sweetness, all the goodness in the glass right now. No sugar in the cream. No spice of any kind because of the spiced rum. Just a dollop on top to finish. Again, another layer of flavor, another dimension. Flavors in 3D. And there you have it. I'll be trying that in a moment. But for now, we have a question to answer. And it is from Barry in Beverly Hills. Don, I am my family's chef. Living in a moderate climate allows me the opportunity to grill most evenings. The grill has been kind to me, except for fish, namely halibut and salmon fillet. I tend to overcook it. How will I know when the fish is cooked properly? Well, Barry, when filleted fish is grilled or cooked in a broiler or even in a saute pan, when it's a fillet, you'll know it's finished when the juices pool up and run milky, believe it or not. When you just, you know a salmon and fillet, a salmon fillet and a halibut fillet, when you cook it, it cracks at the top when it's almost done. Well, through those cracks, those juices flow, and those juices should be milky. When they are, you're medium well in doneness and perfect to plate. And thank you very much for your question. Now for the flavor wave. Ladies and gentlemen, grab your stopwatches and start. Wow. Rich, dark chocolate. That agave adds even more flavor, more than just corn syrup. Corn syrup drops off the flavor wave really quick. Very nice. That spiced rum is finishing everything, bringing that chocolate together and making it heartier, almost espresso-like. And it's nice to have that cream in there as well. And then I just got a little banana too. That banana's rolling in really nicely with that chocolate. It's just nice to have that cream there. It tempers everything, then it comes back, and then it tempers, and it comes back. Wow. I'm still rolling. I'm probably 5 or 10 seconds away, but we're out of time. It's your kitchen. It's your life. Ride the flavor wave. Eat delicious and live splendiferous. Thank you.